I just now came out on the front porch, and of course I'm putting some food out for our two cats. We've got Nagini, which is, this one's Nagini, and we also have Little Puff. Little Puff is a nice long-haired black cat with some white on him. You've seen him in the other videos. Well, when I open the door, and this is a problem we've had, whenever I put food out for my two cats, 3 cats from across the street like to come over and eat the food. And then Nagini just sits back and looks at them, lets them eat the food. But I came out the front door, and running that way and then jumping off the porch was a black cat. Black cat decides to go across the road here, or street, and then go down here, right? And then go across the driveway and go over there where it lives. Lives over here somewhere. Well, I don't know if you see him, he's laying right there. What he did is because I came out on the front porch, he decided he'd run off. He's one of these cats that wants to come and eat your stuff and then slink around like he's some kind of thief in the night, right? Which he is. But he ran across the road and he wasn't watching, and this car was coming up the road this way and just ran right over him. He flipped around and then came over here and laid down right there. So Nagini saw the whole thing, and I was sitting here talking to her and telling her she needs to stay out of the road because the same thing might happen to her. And that'd be a sad day. It's a sad day now for that one. Oh, jeez. Okay, what I was going to do was I was going to head out in the backyard, and I've got an SD card because I've got critters. Well, the cats are critters too, but look at the pretty flowers. Got some out there in the field, right here too. I can tell spring is in the air. But anyway, my SD card for my trail camera, I had pulled it out because I've been needing to figure out what critters do I have around. I can barely talk because I'm upset from seeing the cat get run over. It's like my chest is all tight, like I got all tense. Anyway, if you remember in one of my other videos, I had taken care of a groundhog. But since then, I've put my trail camera out here in a couple of spots to be able to watch and see, what's going back and forth through here and onto my deck back here, which is a huge mess. And that's the hole that the groundhog was going in and out of there, and going over here and under the house that way. And you see back there, they're pushing up the dirt, so they're traveling around underground. So I've got to get them all gone because they're going to destroy the foundation of my house. But there's my trail cam. So anyway, this isn't exactly a high line or one of the best trail cams, but it does do. Whoop, there we go. It does do. Anyway, the SD card. It does do, a good, or not a good job, good job, but it does a decent job. So put that on there and then turn it on, and then I kind of give it a little time to do its thing. All right. Whew. So I was looking at a couple of videos. I was sitting inside because it was raining earlier. We got a lot of rain. We've been getting lots of rain. But I was looking at some YouTube videos, and I watched one video where this lady was talking about living a frugal life, you know, spending as little money as you possibly can, and working as much as you can to bring in as much income as you can, so that in 2 or 3 years you can actually pay cash for your house. And once paying cash for your house, be kind of like financially set, you know, to be able to retire. Thought I saw some critter over there. But anyway, so you can retire, not have a stressful, horrible time trying to survive in your retirement. And she mentioned that she's now in her 40s, and you know, she's got her house paid for. She's got another house that's paid for. She's out of debt, you know, and she did that by working 2 full-time jobs, being frugal, not spending much money at all, you know, and you know, just investing like certain dividend stocks, you know, things like that. You know, just kind of being intelligent and smart about all of it. And I put a comment on there talking about how I work 2 full-time jobs and how I try to live a frugal life, and how I'm so busy I don't feel like I've got time to do my YouTube channel. I don't have time to go out and spend money. I don't have time, you know, for a lot of things other people take for granted and think that they need it in their daily life. I don't have time for all that stuff. You know, I just, you know, I go to work and come home. I go to work and come home. Go to work and come home. And once in a blue moon, I get out and I make a video and post it to my YouTube channel. Let me show you something. I know some of you have been really interested in what I'm going to be doing. This right here was a compost pile. And of course, I've got limbs and stuff all stacked. I got wood stacked down there. I got an old dog cage there or something. But all of this stuff through here, we had piled here. And if you notice, there's a hole there, hole there. You see that? Hole there. Good size hole there. There are critters living all back in here. And that's one bad thing about, you know, stacking stuff, piling stuff up, is that it creates a really good shelter for the critters. And I don't mind them being out here, but I don't want them under my house. I don't want them, you know, just being a nuisance to my gardens. And I don't want them to be in competition with my cats for food, right? When I put food out for my cats, you know, I'm putting that out for my cats. I'm not putting it out for every other, you know, animal on the planet. Anyway, you can see, you know, just wonderful shelter that we've built back here for the critters, just by cleaning out the yard. You can see a trail going down right here and there and back that way. You can tell down there too, right there too. I probably ought to bring a trail cam out here, set it up so I can see what's going, back and forth through all this. I bet we got I've seen a big rabbit back in here too, but these cats, well, the 2 cats I have now don't really hunt. I mean, they have, but it's usually like an injured bird or a mouse or something like that. But back when we had Blackjack was a solid black cat that we had. Blackjack would, he would hunt. He would catch a squirrel and devour the whole squirrel. And I've actually got a video of him doing that. Well, not the hunt, but the afterwards, where he's sitting there devouring it. So if you're interested in that, just kind of do a search, back on, some of my videos over the past year, and you'll be able to see that. But I've got some work to do, and I can't do it because I'm too darn busy working 2 full-time jobs. Now this is a critter right here. Look at the teeth on that darn thing. Oh, Nagini, stop. I'm not talking to you. Damn it, get away. You don't want to end up like that critter, do you? That critter's got the same fur you do. Anyway, that was a groundhog right there. And it looks like some animal got it. Ate it up or something. Yeah. So, I don't know if you've seen this. See all these, like the ground's disturbed. See that and that and that and that? That's where deer have been stepping. I've been looking at that. We've got a lot of deer around here, and the deer, cut through the backyard here. And look at there. Who's that kitty cat right there? Is that Yoshi? I haven't seen Yoshi in forever. Is that you, Yoshi? Or is that a different cat? That looks like Yoshi. I haven't seen you in forever, Yoshi. Where have you been? You been living back here just perfectly fine? Have you had another batch of babies? Huh? Yoshi usually has some pretty babies. The Blackjack was one of Yoshi's babies. Ain't that right, Yoshi? This cat is a hunter. She likes living in the wild. Where Nagini back there. See Nagini? Nagini's just I don't know. I don't want to say she's lazy, but she's got a totally different personality. And this is Yoshi right here. Yoshi, it's okay. Hey, it's okay, Yoshi. That's just Nagini. It's just Nagini, Yoshi. Look at Nagini. They're staring each other down. It's okay, baby. Neither one of you need to be worried about the other one. Yeah, they don't like each other much. And they never have. Oh well. Hey, Yoshi. Yoshi. Look at him. Yoshi. She's okay with me, but she don't like Nagini. I know it. You don't like Nagini, do you? Yeah. You don't like Nagini, do you? Yeah, Nagini don't like you either. That's okay. That's okay, Yoshi. Yeah. I'd love to see your baby sometime. Alright, well, I'm going to end it right here. Or end the video. Alright, talk to you later.